Now let's begin. Fill this object with morph. Click on your morph. Fill it with morph. Also fill this one with morph. No, fill this with morph. These two. That done. Highlight both of them. Move to your design. Scroll down to modify morph. Modification. Repeat it for 2 times in. That done. Now drag this and drop it in the center of this one. This is what you have. Now view, just view only the 2 of them. Highlight both of them and move to selection, show selection marking in 3D. When the 2 of them appears in 3D. Now, remember, let's go back to our floor plan. Let me show you something. In our floor plan, the thickness of this table from here to here is for 5 mm plus this 15 mm makes it 60 mm. So we are going to extrude that morph to 60 mm. 60 mm. Let's go back to our 3D. Let's see the 3D. Okay. Now, pick once part of the morph and move to tube and extrude it. After type in your 60 mm. Good. Now that you type in 60 mm, something else. Remember, in our floor plan, let me show you. Again, in this floor plan, we have this protrusion here to be 15 mm. Now, how do we cut this 60 mm and achieve this 50 mm here? That is what we want to do now. That's what I want to show you now. Let's go to our 3D. In our 3D, we have this second morph that is here. You can see it. That's the second morph. Now we are going to extrude it to 15 mm. And click OK. You can see that. If you observe it carefully, you see that the moment we apply a particular operation on morph now, we will have that protrusion. So now right click and move to Boolean operation and click on subtract. Then place your cursor on top of the original, the one you extruded to 60 mm and click on it, and you observe something. You see? You just had that protrusion. This is what you have now. Now without wasting time, let's go down. Let's go to our floor plan again. In this our floor plan, what we want to do now is, if you check the bottom of this our table, the bottom of our table here, you see that there is this protrusion inside. This protrusion that moves inside. You see, it has a protrusion in the pattern. That is what we want to create. So let's go to our floor plan here. In this our floor plan, we are going to copy this entire structure out. Take just a duplicate of it, bring it out here, then delete this line. Delete these ones. Which line do we need to delete here? Is the legs of the table. Have to delete it. After that, what we do now is cut this part off, cut here 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 and here off. Delete these ones. Yeah, beautiful. Then pick a hotspot and drop in the middle there. And the lines. Then go to your morph and fill it up with morph. If you want to fill it up with morph, press down on your spacebar and drop morph there. Then highlight this morph. When you highlight it, click on go to your design and modify it. That is smoothing the edges. Click OK. Repeat it for a second time. This is the second time. Do that. That's okay. Then drag it. Drag it and drop here. You see what you have? You see what you have there? Now, let's check it up in our 3D. Oh, it will not appear in our 3D. Simply click on Show All and it will appear. Can you see it? You can see it. Beautiful. Now, highlight on this morph. Highlight this morph. Beautiful. Now, extrude it. Extrude it. You know, once you extrude it to 60 mm, it will cut open the entire morph. Now, we are going to give the tabletop a thickness of 15 mm. So if we are going to give it a thickness of 15 mm, it means that our extrusion will be 45 mm. So we type in 45. Hope you can see that. Then click on your Boolean operation and click on subtract. Then place your mouse on this external morph and it will cut open the inside. Turn it and see what it looks like. Can you see? Can you see what the bottom looks like now? You see? You see? Good. Now that you have that, you go back to this spot. Go back to this spot. Come back here. And fill this with a morph. Fill it with a morph. How do you fill it with a morph? Press down on your spacebar and pin at this angle. You can see what happened now. You are filling it with a morph. Then click on your design, go to morph and modify the edge to be smooth. Click OK. 3 times. You must always do it 3 times. That's okay. Then drag it out. Drag it out by pinning your cursor from the center so that you can locate it in the appropriate position it should fall in. You see what I'm doing? You have dropped it there. Then let's see it in our 3D. In our 3D, we have to identify which part of the leg that has it. Or let's go back to our 2D floor plan. In this 2D floor plan, let's say show in 3D. Only this. Let's show in 3D. Look at it here. So as it is here now, you are going to extrude it to the thickness of the table. The thickness of the table is 60 mm. That's the first extrusion. But the thickness of the table is 15 mm. So we are going to extrude this to 50. Type in 50. And that's okay. Why do you have to type in this 50? The groove point in where you socket the leg of the table is 50 mm groove. 50 mm depth groove. That is why we extrude this to 50 mm. Now right click and click on show all in 3D. You have seen it here. Beautiful. Now mirror this object before you perform any operation. Mirror it towards here and highlight this one and mirror both of them on both ends. You see they've all appeared in their positions. Then let's go back to our 3D. See what it looks like. You see, we are having a problem identifying them. When you have this, okay, this one has just shown. This one is still giving us tough time. When you have a problem like this, what do? You simply go to your floor plan. Now highlight this, click on show selection in 3D. The 3 selections are there in 3D. Highlight all of them. Now that you've highlighted all of them, right click and say show all. You see. Then right click and move to your Boolean operation and click on subtract. Now you have a groove. You have a groove for socket of the leg of the table. You can see it. Go back to our floor plan. That has been done. Now that we have it done, what we do now is delete this, don't need this. We are done with this. We delete it. We are done with this. Get rid of this. Delete them. Now what is left is the groove at the top of this table. That is what we want to delete these lines. We are done with them. And this is our floor plan. We have to drag these two people. I have to drag them out, a copy of them. Bring it out here. Drop your hotspot in the middle here. And remove these lines. Now click on your mouth and feel this. Feel this. Feel this. Show them in 3D. Click on this spot and extrude. Type in, let's say, type in 3. Good. Extrude to 3. Type in your 3. Good. Now highlight the entire object and check solidity again. Solidity again. Yeah. All morph in the current selection are solid. It's okay. Now unite them. Unite them. They have become single morph. Now move back to your floor plan and drag the morph into this place and drop it here. Then we'll have to give it base offset. The base offset we are going to give it now is going to be 57. Type in 57 there and then show in 3D. So selection in 3D. It's not in 3D. Click on show all, or first of all highlight this object and click on show all. Beautiful. Then right click and click on Boolean operation, click on subtract. Yes, you now have a groove. Another thing we have to install there is this material. This material. So how do we go about that? We drag it. Drag a copy of it from the middle of this list. And let's drop it here so that it doesn't interfere with other morph, and fill it with morph. Now we fill it with morph, just go to design and sharpen the edge. Selection in 3D. Look at it here. Extrude it into a groove. Extrude it into a 2 of 10 mm. That can move down to your floor plan and drag it into its position. Click on it here and take it into this spot. Then give it base offset. Since it's 10 mm, give it base offset that's just appeared in position. Then right click and click on Boolean operation, move down to subtract and place the mouse here and click on it. Then it will tear a groove into that spot. Can you see the groove? This way you have a groove here. Now move down to your floor plan. What we need to put in place now is this mesh. This mesh. This mesh. Right, to put this mesh that we have here, like I said, we are repeating the process. I want you to see how I got these stripes. Now let's extend this line a little bit. This axial line. Extend it here. Okay, that's okay. Now highlight this line and copy. Drag a copy of it towards the side. Just type in 1. Change the color to black, and then drag a copy of it back this way. Type in 2. What it simply means, the width of this stripe will be 2 mm. Repeat the same process for this side. Drag it here 1. Type in 1. We drag it back towards this side. Type in 2. Now highlight this. Change it to black. When that's done, cut off here. Cut off here and delete this. If we cut it off here and delete this. The same applies to this. Cut it off here. Delete this. Cut it off here. Delete this. Now, the width of this stripe from this point to this point is 100 mm. Now to spread it, I have to add the thickness of this the stripe, which is 2 mm to it. That means the spread, the width of the spread will now be 102 mm. So what we do, highlight this. Highlight this, click on Ctrl U. When you click on Ctrl U, type it, okay, I have already 1 or 2 there. Click OK. Then move towards this side. You see what you have there. Mirror what you just have now towards the right. Shift Ctrl M. Move towards the right. You see what you have. Good. Repeat the same on these ones. Shift Ctrl U. Spread it towards this side. And then mirror this to the upper part. Okay. Click on this axial line. Move it towards the upper part. Beautiful. Just cut this place off. Now that being done, now what you do is get your morph and trace out these strips with your morph. I hope you've seen what I'm doing. Drop it here, then repeat that here. We're not going to do it on all of them because some of these stripes are identical, so we are going to do some copy and some mirrors, like here. Now let's look for the ones that are identical. You can observe that from this spot to this spot they are all identical, so we are going to create only one for them. Only one. We're going to use one to do that. And there is something else that is important. I didn't do this stripe, I only did this stripe because I can mirror this stripe to fill this place. And I also did this stripe because I can mirror this to fill this place. So let's go to our 3D and see what we have in 3D. Have I done any stripe here? Yes, I did this stripe. I did this stripe. I didn't do this stripe. Let's check them out in 3D. No, let's go back. Something else is missing that we've not done. We need to put the ones that will go towards this place. I'll go diagonally this way. So how do I do that? Pick a line and find the center of this arc. Drop the line here. Pick a line again from the center of this place. Along this line, drop it and mirror and rotate that line 90 degree. Type in your 90 and drop. Then extend the line towards this side. This is construction process, so you have to pay close attention to everything I do here. Copy this line, drag it just 1 mm, drop, and re-drag it backward. Type in 2 mm, not 1 mm, 2 mm to produce the width. Type in your 2 and drop. So you see what you have there. Now pick your morph. Pick your morph and pick one spot there. You can see this spot. Pick it. Change it to this and move it here. Move it here. Move it here. Tracing out the width of the stripe and stop at this spot, then come back here. Good. Then highlight it and curve this part. Curve it to flow, to be symmetrical to the curve there. Now that you have it, you know that you need it here, you need it here, and you need it here. But this one is enough. This one is enough. We don't need to go into creating all that. So let's go to our 3D and see what it looks like in our 3D. Now, one thing is missing, the diagonal part. We didn't put the longer part of this stripe. We need to put it too. It's important. We need to put it too. Seems that we are running it fast. Good. Now let's check back in our 3D and see what it looks like. You can see what they look like in our 3D. So let's offset them. Let's extrude them into a 2. Type in your 15. 15 here. Repeat the same process all through 15. You click your enter twice. All these processes that I'm using is to show you how to achieve it in a fast way. Modeling of an object is a complex process. It's a complex process. It requires a close attention to everything you do. Now that you have this, and you have this, I have to mirror them towards this side. Shift Ctrl M. It just appeared here. Good. I have this one. All that I have to do is to spread this one by Ctrl U, which is 102. Then well, that's not done yet. I click this one in the middle and also offset it again. Good. Now this particular one at this spot, all we do to it is we mirror it to fill this space here. You see? Done. Then we pick this one here and mirror. We mirror it towards the side to have it here, here and here. In the center. That's appeared here. Also have to click on this one again and mirror both of them so that they appear on the other side. Yes, they've appeared on all the corners. Then take your marquee selection and click on morph and select them off. You can see they are all morph. What do you do? Click down on union and unite them all into a single morph. Check them in 3D and let's see what it looks like. Do you see what it looks like in your 3D? Good and fine. So now drag this morph. Put it on the center here. Now we have to give it base offset. What is the height of the extrusion? 15 mm. 15 mm subtracted from 60 mm, what will be left? If you subtract 15 mm from 60 mm, you'll be having a 45 mm. Now for 5 mm, removing the thickness of the table, which is 10 mm, what you'll be having left is 35 mm. So type in 35 mm as your base offset at 5. That's done. So view this object in 3D and see what it looks like. Beautiful. You now have that pattern complete. So your top table has been designed completely. Although we have a duplicate of this here, so we have to delete it. Let's delete it. That has been done. So this is how you create the top layer of the table. Good. Let's go to our floor plan. Now in this our floor plan, highlight this mesh, highlight this other morph, and unite all of them. Unite all of them into a single morph. Now you have a single morph. So that's that. You are done with the tabletop. What you need to design now is the foot of the table.